Right, hello everyone. I know I'm not the first person to do this. I know everyone and their dog, cat, seal, hippopotamus is making this sort of video, but hey, I just want to give my thoughts on it. Well, I've got my own channel. I want to give my thoughts on it. I'm allowed. But anyway, yes. So this is the Havilland Canada 4, the Caribou DHC-4. Here in the Camo 1 scheme, Camo 2 is olive drab, army on the front. I did have a look, that as yet there's no real external livery packs for this yet, apart from this one for Australian Air Force, I think it was, I saw. So yeah, so basically what we're going to do is I'm going to start the engines, because I can do that in this one, and I'll show you one key thing before we get going, which will make your life a lot easier, and you won't make the mistake that I did in your takeoff run, trying to get enough speed up and don't realise there's actually a lock stopping the throttles from being opened fully. So I'll show you where that is and how to, disengage it so you can have full throttle ability to your command. The idea is I'll take off and do take off on the hard runway, on the concrete runway, do a circuit, then we'll do what I like to think of as a sort of, military style landing, where we'll come into as short a landing as possible, followed by an incredibly short takeoff. Trust me, this thing does have an insanely small takeoff run. And then before a regular landing on the hard runway again. Alright, so you won't hear me for the majority of this because I've got the sound actually turned up full, so you'll be glad, I'll be glad, and everyone will be glad. But anyway, so without much further ado, let's get underway. I am actually flying for the first time with live players, so hopefully they're not hearing me, because I hope they're not. I don't want to be annoying them. If I am, I'm very sorry. You won't be hearing me for much longer. So here we are at Duxford, because of course it's me. So I do all my test flying from. Yes, we want to be taking off in that direction again. Okie dokie. Oh, there's a P40 over there. It's nice to see it's not an invasion of these things. Still, it is over here. So yes, let's get underway. So get inside. It's a bit quieter in here anyway. Okay, so the most important thing I'll show you first, this is your throttle lock, obviously, so you can use the auto start just to get yourself running, whatever. So the bit you are going to need to do regardless is it's called a gust lock. Move that forwards and the throttle then can be moved to the full. As standard it's there and stops your throttle. You can just about get airborne on that, but you will crash. So yes. Okay, so without much further ado, let's start up. I'm going to have to hide the yoke, unfortunately, on this one, because you can't access this particularly well. There's no real way to push the yoke out of the way. Parking brakes on. Battery on. Odd dilution going. Let's prime the left engine. Beacon lights on. Nav lights on. Because it is rather cold here in the UK, I'm going to turn the de-icer on the pitot and the prop. Alright, so now we put the mags on for the left engine. And we hit the starter. Okay, so what's going on here? Ah, we don't put the... fuel valves on already. Yep. Power left engines. Thicky. Yeah, we'll put the propeller into forwards. Let's actually give it some mixture. There we are. It's just started. There we are, so How's that? Yeah, I know how to do it. I know how to do it. I can start this one. Yeah, I remember. I remember. So I'm just showing the wrong way, so you know I don't know how to do it. There we are. So we can bring the yoke back, and I'll just demonstrate the fact that yes, you can't really push it out of the way. On the real one, you can do it quite easily, but if you go to try and click anything here, you can do that one maybe. Okay, so you can do it a bit, but yeah, it's just easier without that away. So, you'd be really pleased to hear this is where I shut up. Let's take the parking brake off. This is a bit where I shut up, and hopefully you enjoy the sights and sounds of the de Havilland Canada 4, the Caribou, as we take it for this test flight. Enjoy! I know I said it'd be last you hear my voice, but I suppose I better just point out, stop here and check that we are not going to be fouling anyone's landing approach up, since there are real people playing here. We don't want to annoy anyone. Can't see anyone. Let's just check the map. Doesn't look like there's anyone inbound to land on here, so I was looking for this direction. It seems to be good. Seems to be quite clear actually, which is good. That's awesome. So there we are. I mean, yes, I do understand what a circuit is, by the way. Even to go in a loop and land, yeah, you know. But I thought I'd show you the aircraft off a bit more. Change my mind part way with that one. So that one we didn't use full flap for. So the flap does have a lot more travel in it. Let's put it full down. So even the ailerons become part of the flap setup. Let's retract those. Right, so I'm just going to taxi back in. And the last thing I'm going to show you before we switch off is how to lower the ramp in the back. So I'm sure there's 101 tutorials on this aircraft already out there, but you know, it is what it is, isn't it? Okay. So you need to come into the cockpit. I'm going to put the parking brake on just so it doesn't start wandering off. So you want to turn around, and the first thing you want to do is open that and open that, just so they're ready. Switch on the cargo door, or you can open the door through to the cockpit there as well. You click that. But yes, basically, there goes the ramp, there goes the cargo door, you can hear them moving, and if we come to the back of the aircraft, see them opening up nicely to show you the interior. You can see right through to the flight deck there. So if we close that door again, there you go, you see it closing there. We'll have that open. Switch that off. We'll switch those off as well, so I'm not using power. I'm trying to. Right. Yes, let's switch off. So. Okay, so this off, these off. Can we get to it? No. You see, that's why I had to hide the yoke. So I can just get to. Should have done that earlier actually. And I think that's everything off. That needs to be off. Yeah, we didn't turn any of that on. So yes. So now our pilots are ready to get out, and they can go and have lunch in the cafe over there. So I hope you've enjoyed this quick look around the Havilland Canada 4 Caribou. Hopefully we get some particularly US Air Force schemes for this. I would really like the Southeast Asia scheme. Obviously these served in Vietnam. But yes, a very fun aircraft to fly, and one I can see myself flying an awful lot, especially with its short takeoff and landing capability. I still think that I can't work out which one's more insane, the landing run or the takeoff run when you really push it. But yeah. Right. With that all being said, it's goodbye from me and a very windy Duxford and the DHC-4 Caribou. Thanks for watching. Take care all. Bye.